It's never a good idea to follow a clown in a talent show. Those are some really big shoes to fill. My name is Victor Ashley, and I'm a real estate agent out of Seattle, Washington. Feel free to get a hold of me by leaving a snarky comment below, or you could use my contact information that's in the description to get a hold of me directly. And while you're at it, please hit the subscribe button because I really appreciate your support, as well as the channel keeps growing. And I just really want to say thank you because we're over 100 subs right now. So this weekend, I just wanted to do a quick pitch. My friend Aria Bird, she does a local magazine and curations for the local artists in the Seattle area. So if that's something that's interesting to you, feel free to get a hold of her and she'll be able to get in touch with you about this kind of thing. But I attended her art gallery this weekend, and you might have seen some of the shorts that I posted. The shorts were from the gallery itself, and hopefully you come next year as well. And if there's any pop-ups or anything like that, I'll pitch it as we go along. I'm one of her sponsors, and I'm just wanting to point this out. Her contact information will be in the description below. So let's go into the March over March results for sales in the Queen Anne neighborhood of 98119. Now, I did a video on it right here, and I wanted to point this out to you. But that video, I only did the first 15 days of March. Now, we didn't know how March was going to turn out, and I just wanted to do a quick follow-up on this because I was doing the most educated guess at that time, and I wanted to see how close these numbers were before the end of the month happened. And now here we are, we're in April, and we are still waiting for the multiple listing service to actually give us the full data for March numbers. So let's go into some of the information that we have available today, and then I'll be happy to share it with you later. So let's go directly into where Queen Anne is first, and then we will start this out. So Queen Anne is located just right next to the Space Needle. This is encompassing some of the locations of North Queen Anne, Lower Queen Anne, Uptown, as well as the Inner Bay area. Somebody actually also pointed out to me that a lot of the locations that you see on my screen are actual places that I have frequented. Well, if you have any questions on that, get a hold of me. Also, I'm also a food reviewer, and I have over 4 million views on my pictures and reviews. So just wanted to do a quick pitch on that. So if you have any questions on that, get a hold of me, and I know some of the really good spots to eat around here. So let's go into the actual results of what was sold inside of March. So let's set the parameters. We are talking about sold houses. These are completed sold houses. So these are not contracts that are accepted. They are closed at this time. So this is between the 1st of March and the 31st of March. And this right now is for 2022. In 2022, we had 47 that completed sale inside of that timeline. So in March, we had 47 of them. Our price per square foot came out to $726 a square foot. And again, this is homes that have gone through the process. They've gone through all of their inspections. They've fulfilled all their contingencies. They've been financed and the title's completed. And now they've exchanged the keys. Our average home that we sold last year in March was 1.3 million. I was on the market for 22 days, and it was 2.5 beds, 2 bath, and it was about 1,740 square feet. Now compare that now into 2023. So for 2023, we had 25 homes that were actually sold at that during this period of time between the 1st of March and the 31st of March. Our cost per square foot came out to $558 a square foot, as well as the average home was sold for $1.1 million, and it was on the market for 50 days. It was approximately 3 beds, 2 baths, and it was 2,050 square feet. Now, to get a quick apples to apples comparison, I also averaged the square footage, and the average square footage between the square foot from last year and this year came out to 1895. So now you know the parameters that I'm working with. I also have a document up here. I pulled it real quick. These are, again, pulling directly from the multiple listing service. And it just gave me the exact number that I averaged for you guys. So I wanted to show you this report so you know that I'm actually using live data that is coming from the MLS. But at the same time, this information hasn't been made public yet. And that's the reason why I'm sharing it with you today. So when I compare our average size house from last year, the 1895 square foot, so 1895 square feet, 3 beds, 2 bath, just so you have an idea how much it would cost last year, it would cost $1.375 million last year. This year, to give you an idea though, it is now going to cost you $1.05 million. So I did some math on that and I wanted to show it to you real quick. So when you compare the year over year on that, that is a $318,000 decrease. And if you have watched that previous video that I referenced up here, I said it was a $396,000 decrease. Now our percentage has changed slightly because we've completed out the full year, the full month. The full month over month is 23.1% decrease. So that's a $318,000 decrease on average to the average home that was sold inside of the Queen Anne area. I also wanted to point it out real quick. I'm just going back to my documentation from last time. And let me see if I can pull it up. And I had it right here. It was 28.6%. So I wanted to show you exactly how close we got just by using that method of the first 15 days of March, because I'm going to actually do that again for April. So probably the 3rd week of April, I'm going to go into that. But I wanted to give you a quick idea of what our interest rates have been impacting us from our demand side of things. Now, also going into the mortgages. So the mortgage on average last year was 1.375 million. So let's just call it 1.4 million. And when you came in with a down payment of $80,000 and your income was roughly at that range that you need to be at, it was $6,500 a month, just the payment and interest only. Now this year though, again, interest rates have actually doubled from last year. And now it's $6,700. So it looks like it's only $200 more, but you're going to be purchasing $320,000 of purchasing power will be gone at this point. So I wanted to go over this real quick because I had a hypothesis earlier in the month. I wanted to back it up so you have an idea of what's going on. I have seen a decrease month over month, as well as now we can have a solid year over year decrease for the Queen Anne area. I'm going to continue to do this for the rest of our zip codes throughout this week. And then at the same time, sometime during this week, we're going to get the official numbers from the MLS. But I wanted to be ahead of this just so you know that we have seen a year over year decrease in the Queen Anne area of 23% at least. And again, that is $318,000 on equity down. If you enjoy this kind of content, hopefully you hit the subscribe button or you leave me a comment. If you have any questions on this or my method, feel free to leave me a comment and I'll reach out to you directly. And as always, it was a pleasure working with you today, and I hope you have a fantastic day.